Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Morgan Drinkard here to talk about Troy Fest. Morgan, thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.
And we're talking about Troy Fest, always a big community event that happens on the last full weekend of April, an opportunity for folks to get down the downtown square, enjoy some food, fun, and especially artwork. So
That's
for folks
right.
out there, give us the rundown of what is Troy Fest.
Troy Fest is the premier fine art and craft festival for the Central Alabama region this year, April 23rd, Saturday, April 23rd from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Sunday, April 24th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. We've accepted more than 80 artists already this year for the festival, and so total vendors and all, we'll have over 100 in downtown Troy this weekend.
And you talk about the artists, and that's for the folks here who are from this area, and they know this has a long history here in this community as being an art festival. It started out as the Jean Lake Art Festival. Give us a little bit of the background, the history of this, and why it's so significant for this to take place and have such a focus on the arts.
Yes, so this festival began as the Jean Lake Folk Art Festival at the Pike Pioneer Museum many years ago, and many of our artists, their emphasis is still folk art, painting, pottery, sculpture, and we really celebrate all the categories of artists that are coming to show at Troy Fest each year. Just a really rich history and artists that are able to, trained and untrained artists who create a variety and work with a variety of mediums. And so this year, our painting, our photography, our glasswork, woodwork, jewelry, all of the artisans have been through a jury process and have been hand selected to exhibit at Troy Fest.
So a lot of opportunity to see a lot of variety and different things on the square. And we talk about on the square, this is a big festival. When you go down there, it takes up the entire square. So anybody that's never been there before, it's kind of a sight to see about how many booths and how many vendors you've got filling up that square area down there.
That's right. Our artist gallery is really in that downtown square, but of course it flows over into some of our side streets, and we have the parking lot that's adjacent to Bird Drugs is our entertainment stage. So we'll have a full weekend of entertainment, and then past the entertainment stage is all the festival food favorites, everything fried and dunked in batter and all the carbs and grease you can think of, and some wonderful treats. And so yes, the full block really of downtown.
And that, as you mentioned there, the food and the fun, entertainment and food in addition. So you get to see the arts, but then you can spill over and you see a lot of this local entertainment. You get to have this, as I call it, carnival food. I
That's
love
right.
It's that fun carnival food for a weekend right there on the square. So it's a good opportunity just for some fellowship fun and just having a good time with folks in the community.
That's right. The festival is free of charge, so there's no admission fee, and thanks in part to our wonderful sponsors. And so some great parking spots include the Johnson Center for the Arts, the Pike County Courthouse, First Baptist Church, First United Methodist Church. So plan to come up to the festival, look around a little bit, eat, watch some entertainment, look around and buy some art again, and really plan to stay for the whole day.
And of course, we talk about art, and one of the things about the art aspect of this is that it is there to buy.
Yeah.
All of these artists are there, but then there's just the opportunity to see and witness and see some of these artists demonstrating what they do in such a variety of different ways. And that's one of the cool things I know when I walk through Troy Fest is the variety, but also seeing some of these artists like showing what they can do.
That's right. We love our artists, but love doesn't pay the light bills. So they really come back to this community because, number one, we award more than $10,000 in prize money to our artists, and that helps us attract some of the finest artists in the Southeast because they know they have that opportunity for award money. But they know this community, when they mean support the arts, they mean these people are purchasing art as a display of that support. And yes, demonstrating. Many of these artists, we have a pastel artist that will be drawing portraits. We have fiber arts, people who are working with materials to create. And so especially for children, for families to get to witness and watch some of that art being created live is just an experience in and of itself.
And of course, once again, just the opportunity to just get downtown and have a good time and enjoy it. Once again, for anybody that's interested in coming down, give us the full detailed schedule, all that kind of stuff.
All right, Saturday, April 23rd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, April 24th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are a rain or shine festival. And so we're looking forward to some nice weather this weekend. Any updates will be posted to our Facebook page, the Troy Fest Art and Craft Festival Facebook page, as well as all of our artists.
All right, and then that's an opportunity to see that this weekend here in the city of Troy. Morgan, I want to thank you for joining us here. And once again, it's free. So free weekend down on the square. Family fun, some food, entertainment, and art. So I want to thank you for joining us and tell us about Troy Fest. So
thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.